Coming to you live tonight from the campus of York Catholic, the home of the James Forgan Gymnasium. It's Sports Shooting Stars. Todd Edwards here along with Ian Lubenow, and we bring you big matchup here featuring the undefeated Delone Catholic Squires at 14-0 taking on York Catholic Fighting Irish, who come in with a 12-2 record. And Ian, as you can see, the crowd is packed here, and they're still filing in here at James Forgan Gymnasium for a big matchup. And before we break into it, let's thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, starting off with OSS Health, Thornton Automotive of Dover, Fairview Early Learning and Community Center, S3 Performance Training, On All Floors, Basil Insurance, Good Deals General Contracting, State Farm with Josh and Nicole Grove, Vertical Raise, Gamlet Incorporated, and BLM Construction, all sponsors of tonight's broadcast, featuring the undefeated Delone Catholic Squires taking on York Catholic Irish. And Ian, let's break into it here. Let's break some things down, some team information. Take it away.
Yeah, here comes some team information for tonight's matchup. Looking at the Squires first, looking at a high-powered offense here, averaging 77 points per game, while only giving up about 44 points per game. Taking a look at some old matchups. They won the first meeting against York Catholic. York Catholic averaging about 64 points per game and giving up 49 points per game, so some pretty staggering offenses there. York Catholic coming off a big District 3 2A title last year, but Delone Catholic again winning that first meeting this season 62-50. Look for about 7 to 8 guys on the court for both teams tonight. Delone Catholic, as we mentioned previously, with that 77 point per game offense, have 4 players averaging double digits, a pretty staggering number. York Catholic, though, coming in winning 6 straight, coming off a 55-29 win over Hanover. So looking for an exciting matchup tonight.
Yeah, a lot of energy already building here inside the gymnasium. Of course, let's break down the team leading scores, senior dynamic duos, starting off with the visiting Delone Catholic Squires. Luke Riebert averaging 18 points per game, and his teammate Liam O'Brien averaging 15 points per game. For the York Catholic Irish, Evan Bischoff, 10 points per game, leads Division II in assists, and his teammate Sean Devitt averaging 11 points per game. Senior dynamic duos to keep an eye on tonight. We're gonna be calling those names throughout the game, Ian, here tonight, as we're minutes away from player introductions here. But I think you have some more information.
Yeah, some more players to watch tonight. First off, for the Squires, we're looking at junior Griffin Collins, sophomore Colin Redding, and sophomore William Smith. So keep an eye out for some of those guys on the court tonight. Over there for the Fighting Irish, we have sophomore Tate Keffer, senior Michael Glazer, and sophomore Patrick Ilonga. But yeah, some star players to watch tonight here on the court.
And keys for winning tonight, we'll start with Delone Catholic. Again, coming in with an undefeated mark of 14-0. Force turnovers, score in transition, and win the rebound battle for Delone Catholic Squires. For York Catholic, well, they have to win a rebound battle as well. Who prevails? A little defense here tonight, but these two teams get momentum early. A balanced scoring attack also is needed for the York Catholic Irish here if they want to give Delone Catholic their first loss. These two teams played earlier in the season. Of course, Delone Catholic prevailed. We'll see. So I'm sure York Catholic, Ian, has maybe a little redemption on their mind here tonight in front of a packed house.
You can certainly tell, yes, definitely with the amount of people here. The student section's looking quite full tonight. Looks like a whiteout night, so.
Yeah, I was told, even some parents texted me, and of course I pulled out the white polo. You got a white pullover.
By chance, I happen to have my white on
Yeah,
tonight.
and a lot of the student body here, which the fans will see as this broadcast takes place, decked out in their white gear here from James Ford, a historic gymnasium here. A lot of big games have been played here through the years, and this one's going to be right on the shelf with another big rival game in Division III featuring York Catholic and Delone Catholic. And settle in with your bottled water and popcorn. Get ready for tonight's matchup, as we're looking forward to it as we bring the game to you, Sports Shooting Stars.
Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
Welcome back, sports fans. I want to remind the fans tonight it's youth night here tonight. A lot of youngsters on the basketball court here. Pre-game for York Catholic as we await player introductions here. And it looks like right now the team here, York Catholic's varsity team, is going to get some pictures taken with the youngsters here on youth night.
Nice little
a big
photo
moment
op
for the youngsters here tonight.
They all look happy to be here.
Yes.
Made a nice pregame tunnel before it started. All the players walked out before warm-ups for that, so it was a pretty cool moment to see some of the young guys and girls here to support the team.
And Ian, this is your first broadcast. I want to remind the fans that you're in your third year at your college. Huh?
Yes,
Talk
I
a little
am.
bit about that.
Yeah, very exciting. I do a lot of in-house announcing for a bunch of our York College sports. So this is my first opportunity here with Shooting Stars, but really excited for the opportunity. Really happy to be here.
Glad to have you aboard. And of course, I'm a fellow York College alum as well. And I know Carter Scappa is attending York College. Go green, huh? Go green and white.
Yes, sir.
Before tonight's starting lineups, we'd like to welcome Sports Shooting Stars. Tonight's live broadcast
And
is filmed by them. The game is available
a little
on
plug
YouTube
for our
and
Sports
Facebook.
Shooting Stars here, courtesy of the public address announcer.
We'd also like to welcome Metro White K 98.9 to the James Fortune Gymnasium for tonight's game.
Setting up for some starting lineups here.
Yeah, even the cheerleaders pull their own mats out. That's the first I've seen that all season. They
Again,
Safety
mats out.
first.
Yes.
Safety first.
Exactly.
In the James Fortune Gymnasium to tonight's boys basketball game between the Squires of Delone and your Fighting Irish of York Catholic. The York Islands League is emphasizing good sportsmanship from its coaches, players, and fans.
Even the scorers table there, decked out in white. Look at
yeah,
that.
no,
Negative comments and behavior directed towards coaches,
they
athletes,
clearly
and
received the
coaches.
email. How about it?
This athletic contest is being played for the benefit of the students and athletes of these two schools. No signs, banners, or noisemakers are permitted. Any individual whose actions or conduct interferes with this contest will be removed from the gym. Now, the starting lineups for the Squires. Number 21, a sophomore, Colin Redding.
Number 21, Colin Redding for Delone Catholic.
Number 12, a junior, Griffin Collins.
Number 12, Griffin Collins.
Number 11, a senior, Chase Martin.
Number 11, Chase Martin.
Number 5, a senior, Liam O'Brien.
Number 5, Liam O'Brien for the Squires.
And number 32, a senior, Luke Reber.
And number 32, Luke Rebert. One of the
Delone is coached by Brandon Staub.
and their head coach for Delone Catholic, Brandon Staub. Now York Catholic Irish. Number 3, Evan Bischoff for York Catholic.
Number 10, a senior, Sam McKim.
Number 10, Sam McKim.
Number 31, a senior, Sean Devon.
Number 31, Sean Devitt.
Michael Glazer.
Number 33, Michael Glazer.
Number 34, a sophomore, Tate Keffer.
And number 34, Tate Keffer. Your starting 5 for York Catholic.
Your Fighting Irish are coached by Joe Fauci. Now, would you please rise for our pregame prayer, followed by the national anthem. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes. Keep them safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Now, the playing of our national anthem.
There you have it, sports fans, the playing of our national anthem, and we are moments away from tip-off. You can feel the excitement building here inside James Fortune Gymnasium, a packed house, and we thank you for tuning in.
Just taking a look at some of those starting lineups out there. Just looking at it from all the way up here, you can see the height of that Fighting Irish squad there with two seniors. But looking at the other side, 6'7" Luke Rebert should definitely be a force for them to handle. So interesting to see how that one's going to work out.
And down below, as you mentioned it, Ian, Michael Glazer, number 33 for York Catholic. I would imagine those two will be tipping things off, and it looks to be that way. 32 versus 33 here. Luke Rebert from Delone and Michael Glazer getting set for tip. York Catholic will be in their white jerseys, rather be fitting here on white out with their green numbers. Delone Catholic in their black jerseys with gold numbers, and we are underway.
Those gold jerseys are looking nice tonight with those specs on the side. I got to appreciate that gold. It looks nice.
Here we go. Ball was tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Delone. York Catholic's possession. And you can see right now York Catholic being patient, spreading the ball around, trying to find their shot as we are just underway. Opening quarter here from York Catholic. And there you go, their first points scored in this game by Tate Kiefer, number 34 for the Irish. And a rebound there by Michael Glazer. Now in transition, baseline, York Catholic, and the put in. Nice move by number 31, Sean Devitt. And just like that, York Catholic up 4-0. They're on a 4-0 run right now, Ian.
Just like we talked about with that tall Twin Towers up there, getting that rebound there.
Big three by number 21, Colin Redding for Delone. Cuts into that lead. York Catholic with a 1-point lead, 4-3. Just underway here from York Catholic. And a jump ball called.
These teams look amped to be out there. This is the one they're waiting for.
Well, we talked about in our pregame show for York Catholic, get the momentum early, which they did, jumping out to the 4-0 run, and of course then the 3-point shot by Colin Redding. Luke Rebert with the ball, bringing the ball up court. Delone moving right to left on your TV screen. And a 3-point shot off the mark, rebounded by York Catholic. Evan Bischoff with the ball. Nice pass down low for the easy bucket. Michael Glazer, his first points.
A clean look.
Oh, swatted away. Big defensive play there by York Catholic.
This Irish crowd is
number
coming
3, Evan Bischoff with a swat.
Yep.
Goes out of bounds. Delone will maintain possession. 5:48 remaining here in the opening quarter. Nice feed down low and fouled on that play. That was Luke Rebert going up for a shot, gets fouled. Foul by Sean Devitt. And it will send Luke Rebert to the free throw line.
First trip to the stripe tonight for either team.
Mentioned in our pregame show, Luke Rebert, a 3-year starter, averaging 18 points per game. Nice bounce pass down low. Glazer comes up short on the shot. Now, Delone Catholic with the easy bucket.
Two
That's
nice
Griffin
passes.
Collins, yes.
2 nice passes over there for the Irish.
Yeah,
on
to tie
those
this
back-to-back
game up.
possessions.
Oh, Inbound pass to Sam McKim. Oh, the nice deep three comes up short for Devitt, and a scramble for the ball. York Catholic comes up with it, and a turnover now. Delone in transition. Nice pass. The pass for the bucket, Liam O'Brien, and back and forth we go here.
Another
and it's
big defensive effort over there, but just couldn't secure it.
a foul on Luke Reibert. He stood in there and took it, as it will send Evan Bischoff to the charity stripe here with 4:37 remaining. Delone Catholic with a 2-point lead, but York Catholic looking to cut into the lead here.
Certainly back and forth so far. It's looking like a good one so far.
I wouldn't expect anything less from these two schools. A big rivalry between Delone and York. 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Evan Bischoff to tie this game up. And a drive to the bucket by Griffin Collins. 4 points for Griffin Collins.
Michael Glazer certainly making his impact felt on the defensive end over here, though. That tip over there.
A deep three by Delone comes up just off the mark. And now York Catholic's Evan Bischoff with the ball. Nice bounce pass down low. Big three by Sean Devitt.
Finding the open man.
And a foul called on Sam McKim.
First substitution of the game for the Squires. William Smith checking in.
3:31 remaining here in the opening quarter. Irish with a 1-point lead, 11-10. 3-point shot off the mark. Rebound by Tate Kiefer using his height. A bit of a trap being set up there by Delone's defense. Big three by Evan Bischoff.
Again, seeing the Irish kicking it out to the open man right around the arc.
They're calling for some snow, but they're raining threes here tonight from James Fortune Gymnasium, and both teams are not afraid to put it up, Ian.
Just offline with the response, but
Patrick Longa checking in for York Catholic.
one of those players to watch that we mentioned right before the game, sophomore Patrick Longa. So let's see
And
what he can
Zeke
do for that.
Vandercraft for Delone Catholic, number 55, checking in. Under 3 minutes remaining here. Opening quarter action. There's a rebound by Long. Gets the ball out. York Catholic. Three-pointer. Oh, and just saw the intentions there, but threw the ball. It was intended for Evan Bischoff, went out of bounds. It'll be Delone Catholic's ball.
Colin Redding to inbound.
feed down low. Both teams rebounding really well here tonight.
I'm going to bring him up again. Michael Glazer certainly a force again on that one, on that possession.
Bischoff kind of trapped in that corner there, and you can see Delone's been employing that all night, particularly along the sidelines.
Absolutely.
It's been pretty effective. Bischoff thought about it now. Longa's going to go for a shot just off the mark. Misses. Under 90 seconds remaining here. First quarter action. York Catholic up 14-10 over Delone.
Both guys off the bench there launching threes.
Yeah,
nice to see. Nice to see everyone letting it go.
And a foul on that play as Griffin Collins went up. Now he'll head to the free throw line.
Coaches and fans will be happy to see that one. They've been calling for the foul for the better half of this first quarter. So
a foul on the play by York Catholic's Patrick Longa will send Griffin Collins, to the free throw line with 1:11 remaining. Want to remind the fans to stay tuned to our post-game show where we'll interview the winning players and from the winning team and potentially a player of the game, a hard hat player of the game as well, to be given out post-game.
Looking forward to that one.
Collins sinks his second free throw.
The Squires hitting 1 of 2. Something to note, last year, Delone Catholic struggling from the stripe. So definitely something to watch in this game tonight. Could be integral for a win.
Under a minute remaining. Long, a nice pass to Bischoff now with the ball. I mean, you have a feeling here, Ian, they may want to just kind of take some time off the clock, maybe for a final shot before the end of the quarter as we approach the 30-second mark.
Certain the way it's looking right now. Fans like that one. Fans like that one.
Want to remind the fans are just standing at the entrance exit way here, just waiting to get a seat here.
It is
the
a
conclusion of the first quarter. Thank you for tuning in this Friday night, wherever you're watching Sports Shooting Stars. Continue to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube page. A three-point shot off the mark, misses. Delone comes up with it. York Catholic. And they're saying no shot there by Tate Kiefer, much to the dismay of the home fans here. The home crowd wanted it, but the buzzer sounded the end of the first quarter. With the end of the score, your first quarter result, York Catholic 14, Delone Catholic 11. Your leading scores for York Catholic, it's a two-way tie. Evan Bischoff with 5 points, along with Sean Devitt with 5 points. And Delone Catholic's leading scorer, Griffin Collins. It all adds up right now for a 3-point lead for York Catholic, 14-11. We'll take a brief timeout for our commercial timeout. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
We wake up. We wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors.
Welcome back, sports fans. Ian Lubenow, Todd Edwards, and you here with Sports Shooting Stars this Friday as we are just underway, second quarter action. We got started a little early, so if you're just tuning in, well, you missed the first quarter. But York Catholic, nice drive to the bucket and the put in by Michael Glazer. Hit 4 points for Michael Glazer. Right now, the lead belongs to York Catholic, 16-11, just underway, second quarter action. And a scramble for the ball.
high octane here tonight.
No doubt
High
about
octane
it. You
on the
can
court.
feel it.
In the stands, on the court.
I think head coach Joe Fauci, wanted to call a timeout, and the referees did not hear it. And Delone comes up with it. And that's Griffin Collins now being patient. He drives to the net. His shot misses, but there to clean it up. Chase Martin, his first points tonight's game. Pulled
Nice.
Delone within 3, 16-13. York Catholic a steal by Liam O'Brien, who took the ball, went up for a shot, gets fouled. A foul called on Evan Bischoff with a stoppage in the clock at 6:56 remaining. Second quarter action.
As we mentioned, started a bit early, but didn't miss much. There should be a lot more to come tonight.
I'm sure it could come down to the final shot. And Liam O'Brien makes his first free throw attempt here tonight. Two for two from the free throw line. So we mentioned Delone Catholic won the first meeting between these two schools, 62-50. The Irish averaging 61 points, while the Squires are averaging 76 points.
Certainly two dominant teams that we're looking at against the rest of the field.
I have a feeling we may see these teams in counties, and this season's kind of just past the halfway point. So Bischoff drives to the net. Three-point shot falls in for Griffin Collins. His first three. And gives Delone the lead, 18-16. What a play.
Squires coming out hot to start this second quarter.
Yeah, Patrick Longa, you can see his athleticism on display there from that previous play baseline. Just his shot came up short. Brings a lot of energy to this team offensively.
Absolutely. Off the bench, a nice spark.
Oh, yes. York Catholic now just down by 2, 18-16. Deep three by Bischoff misses. Last touch by the Irish. It'll be Delone Catholic's possession. 5:30 and counting here from James Fortune Gymnasium. And a steal by Longa now. Drives to the net and the bucket.
He's doing it himself.
His first points. What a play.
Electric.
They're going to call a foul there on number 25, Patrick Longa there.
They've gotten a little excited after his offensive effort there. Glazer and Devitt checking back on.
Wilson, Liam O'Brien. Hey. Liam O'Brien at the free throw line. Sinks his first shot. Liam O'Brien with 5 points matches his jersey number here. We'll see if he can add to it here on the second free throw attempt.
getting the offensive board, but still not enough.
Oh, a little bit of a, looked like a push there, but Delone now. Oh, and the put in by Luke Reber.
Physical. These teams are playing physical tonight.
Referees are kind of letting them play here
Let
tonight,
the players
Ian.
play.
Delone now with the lead, 21-18.
Yeah, down 3 to start the second quarter, but came back with
mounted a
purpose to
comeback
start.
here. Yeah,
Absolutely.
see.
William Smith checking back in. See him running point most of the time while he's on the court.
Yeah, Sean Devitt with the ball, and the ball touched as it bounces out of bounds. Last touch by Bischoff. It'll be Delone Catholic's ball. 4:29 remaining here in second quarter action. See William Smith in for Delone. His shot misses. Rebound by Michael Glazer.
A little bit of a scare there.
Bishop's shot rolls in. Delone Catholic up by 120. Not for long there.
William Smith.
William Smith with his first points at a big 3 to extend Delone's lead to 24-20. Now a 3-point shot. Sinks it. Sam McKim with his first points.
Back and forth.
Matching threes, and Smith, wow. His second 3, and just like that. Wow, we're matching threes, and
back and forth blows.
Yeah, a timeout on the court with 3:26 remaining. Delone Catholic with the lead, 27-23. And a timeout called by head coach Joe Fauci, who we can hear just below us here from the broadcast booth.
Sounds
painting a picture rather loudly right below us here.
Absolutely. Yeah, after that 14-7 run for the Squires here in the second quarter, definitely some things to talk about there.
Thank the fans for tuning in tonight, this Friday night. A timeout on the court. Delone Catholic with the lead, 27-23. Delone Catholic comes in here with an undefeated record of 14-0, led by their head coach Brandon Staub. They fell behind in the first quarter, 14-11, but now you're starting to see Delone Catholic's mojo a little bit here, Ian, and
absolutely, yeah,
raining some threes in transition.
We saw Michael Glazer down there at the beginning of the game. Was certainly a force, but looks like the Squires have started to neutralize that and got it away from him a little bit.
Bischoff. Nice pass. Down low, shot comes up short for York Catholic. Hunter Letriano, the missed shot. Oh, what a shot by Luke Reber.
And one
the and one for a 3-point play here. Luke Reber.
Make it a
mentioned his
7-point
name
game.
earlier. 3-year starter for Delone. A lot of these players have played past 3 years. And they've gotten to know one another quite well between the rivalry here between York Catholic and Delone.
Certainly must motivate you as a player. I would definitely think so. You know, you remember names, you remember faces.
Yep. And a lot of these guys play AAU together. Drive to the net. Comes up short for York Catholic. And a foul on the play. Going to send Tate Kiefer to the free throw line. A foul called on Delone Catholic's William Smith. A stop in the clock, 2:49 remaining.
Talking with Keffer at the line a little bit, clarifying some things.
It looks as if he may have some blood on his jersey.
Yeah, it looks like he's bleeding from his face a little bit. Got a little blood on the jersey. Hopefully the trainers can get that one fixed up real quick and we can get back to our action here.
Yeah, a timeout on the court. 2:49 remaining. Be a good time to take a commercial timeout. Sports Shooting Star.
We wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors, friends, family. As the leader in providing the best orthopedic care for our community, we come together to do our part.
Okay, coming back here off the injury timeout. Take Keffer at the free throw line.
Quick little cleanup action by our trainers here
good
tonight.
training staff on top of it, and makes his first free throw attempt. Delone with the lead, 29-24. Two for two from the free throw line.
Not too many fouls here called tonight. I got to be honest. They
may not want to send him to the free throw line. I mean, cutting into Delone's lead right now, 29-25. And a turnover. York Catholic now with the ball in transition. Three-point shot in and out of. And as we've seen here, Ian, sometimes the shots just don't fall in for both teams here tonight.
Barely offline, but shots have been tough in the paint. Layups that you may think should go in, they're trickling right out.
Number 11, Chase Martin, now at the free throw line for Delone. Martin will have another opportunity here.
Liam O'Brien checking in for the Squires here.
Sinks a second shot. Chase Martin now with 3 points and gives Delone a 5-point lead, 30-25 with 2:09 remaining before halftime. There for the bucket.
A nice feed.
Yes, Michael Glazer now with 6 points. Luke Reber.
Nice move.
Yeah, nice move. 7 points.
Showing off the bag there.
A big three by Sam McKinn and a steal.
Almost looking
a lot
at
of action there. Pulls York Catholic within 2, 32-30. Nice bounce pass. And the dunk by Luke Reber. Much to the delight of the Delone Catholic fan base here. A 4-point lead for Delone, 34-30.
Looked like the Irish might have taken a lead there without weren't really seeing it coming, but they just suddenly crept up. But that three offline, and the Squires take advantage and extend their lead a little bit there.
3-point shot made. Evan Bischoff.
Just as I say it.
Deep three. Bischoff up with a rebound, gets it out. One-on-one down low to Michael Glazer.
And the foul's called.
Right in front of the student section. The whiteout in full effect here as it's going to send Michael Glazer to the free throw line. York Catholic down by 1, 34-33. But with these two possible shots here, could pull York Catholic ahead.
Glazer with 6 points already, looking to add to that total here at the line.
Glazer will have another opportunity. One for two from the free throw line for Glazer. Gives Michael 7 points and ties this game up 34-34.
Coach certainly must have said some inspiring words there in the timeout, because suddenly
May have lit a fire
a
here
tie
for York
game.
Catholic. Yeah, it's tied up 34 apiece. Under 10 seconds remaining. Oh, nice behind the pass to Michael Glazer to end this second quarter.
The home crowd
What
is
a
loving
first
this
half.
one.
Your score, York Catholic 36, Delone Catholic 34, and it's been an entertaining first half. Your thoughts,
Absolutely.
Ian?
I mean, I came here expecting a heated rivalry, and that is certainly the case. We're seeing both teams trading threes. We're seeing physical defense in the paint. Gotta love to see it.
And what a first game for your broadcast.
I
couldn't ask for you.
I
Couldn't
know.
throw it up any better.
I
could it?
know. I feel like I'm starting off with such a bang.
No
I
doubt.
hope the next one lives up to the hype.
Yeah, your leading scorers, York Catholic Evan Bischoff with 10 points. He has 2 threes, and followed by Michael Glazer with 9 points. For Delone Catholic, Luke Riebert with 9 points, and then his teammate Griffin Collins has 8 points. It all adds up right now for a York Catholic lead, 36-34 here as halftime has arrived. The youth are on the court to shoot some balls around the court, and we will take a timeout here to talk a little bit about our sponsors and thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. OSS Health, Basil Insurance Agency, Fairview Early Learning Center, Thornton Automotive of Dover, Gamlet Incorporated, BLM Construction and Remodeling, S3 Performance Training, L&J Mechanical on all floors, State Farm Insurance with Josh and Nicole Grove, all sponsors. Sports Shooting Stars, we thank you for your support. We thank you for tuning in this Friday night from the James Forgen Gymnasium here on the campus of York Catholic.
The Irish certainly leaving this first half with all the momentum.
Yeah, no doubt. And what a way to head into the locker room with that momentum, that lead right now. And it's been a back and forth matchup all game here, Ian. And just what we kind of dialed up and hoped for here heading into tonight's broadcast.
Yep. The crowd cheering as the team ran off into the locker room. Possibly seeing some future Irish here on the court
potentially,
tonight.
yes.
You never know who you're looking at here. You never know.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah,
you.
Yeah. Hey guys, you're gonna have to move here. Yeah, it's our area here.
We wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors, friends, family. As the leader in providing the best orthopedic care for our community, we come together to do our part.
Automotive's 6 locations in Manchester, Dover, East York, and Red Lion. Our customer appreciation sales event is going on now. At Thornton Automotive, we understand you have a lot of choices for your automotive needs, and we invite you to come in and see why we're York County's fastest growing auto group. You want to drive home happy with over 700 new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs?
You got it.
You want huge clearance saving with no money down and low payments?
You got it.
Then shop online 24/7 at Thornton247.com.
This is Marcellus Soul Block, and it's time to sit back and kick it with Dude Jones and friends. The Shooting Stars Sports Podcast Show.
We bring the game to you.
Yeah, you know us as being the #1 sports broadcast company in central Pennsylvania. And it's time to sit back and kick it with Dude Jones and friends. The Shooting Stars Sports Podcast Show. Want to become a sponsor of the broadcast? Or maybe you want to be a guest on this podcast? Well, you know what to do. Contact us. You can email sportshootingstars@gmail.com. If you need more content or want to support the Shooting Stars podcast, just go to our social media pages: Facebook, Instagram,
YouTube,
Twitter, and Snapchat. The Shooting Stars Sports Podcast Show with Dude Jones and friends. We bring the game
to you.
Contact us, sportshootingstars@gmail.com.
Is no free stuff.
Early morning in the wilds of Dover. I'm tracking rare beasts, reliable pre-owned rides.
There, see that?
A 2022 Trail Runner.
Great stance, low miles. Let's bring that price down.
And a sleek sedan, perfect for the daily migration.
This is Marcellus Soul Block, and it's time to sit back and kick it with Dude Jones and friends. The Shooting Stars Sports Podcast Show.
We bring the game.
Welcome back, sports fans. Ian Lubinell, Todd Edwards, and you this Friday night from Sports Shooting Stars. Thank you for tuning in to a little Friday night basketball featuring Delone Catholic and York Catholic. York Catholic kind of won the first half, 36-34. And we are moments away from the start of the third quarter here, Ian. Your thoughts on first quarter action?
We certainly talked about how teams needed balanced scoring attacks to really take control of this game. And certainly just looking at some of our scorers, we see tons of guys with 5 points across the floor for both teams. So that's both teams coming out to hot starts, both teams with a very balanced scoring attack, both from different points on the floor and from different players on each team.
Yeah, we'll see if this can carry over. I have a feeling it's going to carry over here to the third and fourth quarters here as a packed house has converged here on the campus of York Catholic, James Fortune Gymnasium. And you know it's a big game when you have various media in attendance, both print and electronic media here, and they don't want to miss this one, and I'm glad you're tuned in tonight. Glad you could be part of it, Ian, as well.
Happy to be here.
Broadcast.
Yup. Yeah, we talked about earlier both teams with low points per game defensively, already creeping up on those marks here for both teams. Delone Catholic only giving up 44 points per game, and York Catholic already with 36. So
yeah, interesting to see.
Yeah, definitely a different type of beast here for both teams tonight.
Now York Catholic are moving right to left on your TV screen and a drive to the net. And there to clean it up, number 33, Michael Glazer. 11 points for Michael Glazer now, and a 4-point lead for York Catholic just underway here. Delone with the possession. Luke Riebert's shot. There to kind of put in his own shot there. Luke Riebert with 11 points. And York Catholic with a 2-point lead, 38-36. Bounce pass down low and a scramble for the ball. Delone comes up with it in transition. Griffin Collins.
Considered a deep three.
Looks like it rolls out of bounds there. Jace Martin.
We talked about Reberg grabbing his own miss there. Certainly easy when you're standing at 6'7".
Yeah, you could see it. Yeah, and nice inverted pass to number 5, Liam O'Brien. 7 points now for Liam O'Brien, and we're all tied up 38-38. And a timeout called by head coach Joe Fauci of York Catholic. And I've noticed during this game, Delone really likes to kind of trap you in the corners along the sidelines. And it was quite evident there on that play. And
they're very
wise
sticky.
Timeout, yeah.
Very sticky on defense. They like to pester you the full way up the court.
Yes. And
we've seen a lot of poke outs.
Yeah, and maybe one of the reasons why you see this team's undefeated coming into tonight with a 14-0 record. Timeout on the court. All tied up, York Catholic 38, Delone 38.
Yeah, disciplined effort by both teams. Pretty clean game, not many fouls called.
No,
so definitely evident of some good coaching and good teams overall.
Good team. Big Division III matchup in YIAA boys basketball. The girls game taking place in McSherrystown. York Catholic with the lead 17-14, we were told. Low scoring affair there between the two schools.
Still close though.
And now the Irish bring the ball up court. And a three-point shot off the mark by Devitt.
Just off the back rim.
Foul called on Sean Devitt.
There's Patrick Alonga checking back in for York Catholic.
As you mentioned, Patrick Longa back in for York Catholic for 25. Nice pass down low for the put in. Michael Glazer now with 13 points. Leads all scorers. He gives York Catholic a 2-point lead, 40-38.
A nice read, too, there. Yeah. Drawing the double, dealing it in.
A 3-point shot off the mark. At times, it seems as if there's a lid on the net here for both teams.
Absolutely.
Bischoff drives to the net.
Tough
foul on the play. Evan will head to the free throw line with 10 points, looking to add to his point total.
Yeah, Bischoff and Glazer certainly showing their powers tonight. Both two very different types of players, but both very effective.
Bischoff makes his first attempt. He'll have another opportunity. As we approach the 5-minute mark here in third quarter action, York Catholic 41, Delone Catholic 38. Want to remind the fans to stay tuned to our post-game show where we'll talk to the winning players. Nice move. Luke Riebert, 13 points. He's starting to get warmed up, Eamon. Nice pass. Couldn't quite get it off. Oh, and a turnover there.
We saw Glazer get the ball there,
yeah,
and the Squires sucked right to him. 3 guys. His gravity was clear on that one.
Big three.
The Irish with some phenomenal ball movement there, finding the open guy.
Sam McKim with 3 threes gives him 9 and a 4-point lead for York Catholic, 44-40. What a move to the net there by Liam O'Brien.
O'Brien showing off the spin move.
Yes.
Dropping his defender.
9 points for Liam O'Brien. Showing off some of his athleticism. .347 remaining here in the third quarter.
No room for the Irish here on this possession.
Yeah, York Catholic trying to be patient here, trying to find their spot.
Yeah, but that Squire defense gliding.
And a turnover by the Irish.
They were certainly focused their own defense. No openings there for the Irish.
Ball rolls out of bounds here. Delone maintains possession. Riebert moved to the bucket. 15 points for Luke Riebert to tie this game up, 44-44.
The Squires looking to find that easy bucket there.
Yeah.
Certainly took their time, but it paid off. Still tied.
Yo, you have plenty of time remaining in this ball game. And at this rate, we may get bonus basketball. They had a drive to the net by Bischoff. Comes up short. Nice bounce pass. And denied there by York Catholic's defense. Bischoff on the wing. Sinks it. Wow.
What more could you want for this home crowd here?
Oh, no doubt about it. And big three by Colin.
It's just back and forth.
Yep. And for fans that may not pick it up, you're close to the court here. I mean, it's very similar to York Suburban's court. Not a bad seat in this venue at all, and the seats are right on top of the court.
Yeah, certainly has a nice feel in this gym.
Yep.
But you can hear the players, you can hear the coaches.
Yeah. The fans, and all the above.
Of course.
McKim now sent to the charity stripe. 3 threes for Sam McKim.
Tied at 47. Oh, no. The Squires making some changes.
Substitutions now coming in. Zeke Vandegrip in for Delone.
Both of these guys coming in for Delone Catholic. Multi-sport athletes. You may see them on the field in the fall. They play for the Squires football team.
Which both of these schools very familiar with one another. They played in playoffs. And a foul called on York Catholic's Sam McKim. York Catholic clinging to a 2-point lead, 49-47. 1:26 remaining.
McKim not too happy with that one.
Bischoff comes up with the ball.
These teams are starting to get a little pesky here.
Yeah. Inbound pass, Bischoff. Delone comes up with a steal. Oh, and a missed shot. Bodies banging into each other down low.
What more could you want, though, from your two guys off the bench?
And slow to get up, Luke Riebert.
Two shots coming. Two shots coming for
there's
Glazer.
Yeah,
They can add to that total.
13 points.
Players, fans, and coaches alike, none too happy about that call.
Yeah, and I guess it was coming up over the top of the player without what we picked up from the officials here. Glazer makes his first shot, 14 points. 56.3 seconds remaining. 3-point lead for York Catholic, 50-47.
Last minute substitution for the Squires. Liam O'Brien checking back in. O'Brien with 9 points tonight, so looking to get some extra firepower for these last 56 seconds of the third quarter.
Yes. Rebound by Riebert. Delone now with the ball.
We'll see if they'll go for the... We've seen York Catholic take it easy for their last possession.
Yeah,
At this point, we'll see if they
approach the 30-second mark.
Last 2 tries were not as successful as we may have hoped until that last minute heroics at the end of the second quarter, but we'll have to see.
We'll see how the third quarter ends here.
The Squires defense still sticky though. And too sticky. Too sticky. Thought we may have seen the backcourt, but a foul called.
Colin Reddy called for the foul for Delone. It will send Evan Bischoff to the free throw line. Evan will have another opportunity here to add to York Catholic's lead. Up by 3, 50-47, 16 seconds remaining.
Interesting to see how Catholic will use these. How Delone Catholic will use these last 15 seconds.
Eight seconds remaining. The inbound pass now, the Squires.
Last second effort denied there.
It denied it. We've arrived at the end of the third quarter here. The clock reads 0. Now we're gonna find out.
Gonna put 1 second back on, it's sounding like. Putting 1 second back on the clock.
You're being told they're gonna put 1 second back on the clock.
Gonna check in Sean Devitt here for this last second effort. We'll see what happens. It'll be Bischoff to inbound from the baseline.
A long throw that hits the rafters.
An absolute heave.
Yeah, it was.
And suddenly we're looking at a potential opportunity here for the Squires.
We thought at one point clock expired, but there's still 1 second. And now it'll be the Squires' possession. The inbound pass. Gets it in and gets it off, but just off the mark.
A nice effort, though.
Yes, yeah, and we've now officially have arrived at the end of the third quarter. Your score, York Catholic 50, Delone Catholic 47. And while we're at it here, Ian, let's talk about the leading scorers here. Michael Glazer and Evan Bischoff tied each with 14 points for York Catholic.
Yeah, certainly showing off a balanced effort. You see points in the paint from Glazer. We're seeing points around the three-point line for Bischoff, and both knocking down their points from the stripe.
And Luke Riebert leads Delone Catholic with 15 points. It all adds up right now for a 3-point lead by York Catholic as we head into the final 8 minutes of regulation, 50-47. And boy, a rivalry game like this, you can kind of expect anything. We're getting that tonight right now.
Should be a high-octane fourth quarter here.
Yeah, it's been that way for the first 3 quarters. And I want to remind the fans to continue to follow Sports Shooting Stars on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube page, Sports Shooting Stars.
Teams offering their last-second thoughts here as we begin the fourth quarter. Brandon Staub, head coach for Delone Catholic, recently with his 100th win, so congratulations. 100th win as a head coach in his 7th season overall.
And we are underway here, the final 8 minutes of regulation. Delone with the possession.
Taking their time here, certainly looking for a
trying
high
to
percentage
be
look.
patient here. There's no doubt about it.
Every point matters.
Griffin Collins. Griffin Collins and the and one opportunity. Griffin at 10 points.
To the line to tie this one up at 50.
Yes. The 3-point play. Sinks it.
The student section making their voices heard over there.
Oh, yeah, they are trying to distract Collins, but to no avail. Ties this game up 50 apiece.
Stone cold.
And a turnover. Smith for 3, off the mark.
What a momentum shifter that one would have been there.
Yeah. Number 10, Sam McKinn with the foul. York Catholic.
2 quick fouls for the Irish.
Irish, yes.
Bonus definitely something to be considered in the fourth quarter.
Luke Riebert fouled. Luke will head to the free throw line.
Riebert to the line.
Already with 15 points, Luke Riebert make it 16.
To be the highest score of this game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging 18 points. He's right there at 16.
Delone takes a 1-point lead, 51-50, with a chance for one more.
Just off the mark. Rebound by York Catholic. And you can see the trap and press that Delone Catholic's defense displays. Foul called on Colin Redding.
Certainly adding some pressure onto this, this Irish team. Times when you may expect it to be easy to trot down the front court. Not proven to be that way.
York Catholic with the possession. Down by 151-50.
Alonga. Poked out by number 5, Liam O'Brien, but York Catholic retains possession.
Oh, and a steal. Two on one, nice bounce pass. Oh, swatted away by Riebert.
Both teams trading blows.
Well, you said it best, Ian. If this was a boxing match, both teams kind of, as you mentioned, trading blows right now. And
both defensive and offensive.
Yes, and right now Delone with a 1-point lead. Nice pass down low by Bishop and the and one. Connor Latriano with the bucket and the N1 opportunity and gives York Catholic now a 1-point lead, 52-51.
His first 2 points came at a key time, certainly. Tough bucket. Yeah, the N1 opportunity.
Yeah, and no better opportunity here to break the ice with points in a tight game like this. And Connor now looking to add to it. Comes up short on his free throw attempt. But York Catholic with a lead, 52-51. As we approach the 6-minute mark here in regulation.
Neither team making it easy here.
Yeah, no, not at all.
coming in number 34, Tate Keffer. Someone we talked about.
Tate with 4 points. Checks back in. A deep 3 by Delone and sinks it. Griffin Collins with 14 points and now gives Delone a 2-point lead, 54-52. Timeout on the court with 5:19 remaining. And back and forth we go here.
Yeah, York Catholic looked early to be in a bit of foul trouble, but they've certainly cooled off since then. No fouls in the last couple minutes, so that's good to see.
Leading scores for Delone Catholic, Luke Rebert with 16 points, followed by Griffin Collins with 14 points. York Catholic, their leading scorers is a 2-way tie. Evan Bischoff and Michael Glazer with each 14 points.
We're looking at, again, we mentioned it, but Delone Catholic returning some key players here back this year, and you can tell that team has a lot of experience. They work well defensively together. We're talking about that stifling defense on the sidelines and the full court press, and that really only works when your players work well together and they work together for a long time, and that's evident.
Going to be York Catholic's possession coming off the timeout. Yeah, for a moment there it looked like Delone came up with it, but I believe they stepped out of bounds. Yes. York Catholic will maintain possession.
Sam McKinn looking ready to check back in for the Irish. Big score tonight.
Looks like Tate Kemper was fouled on that play.
Have to be curious when Glazer is coming back on the court. Entering crunch time here, and you're going to want your best players out there, but got to get them fresh.
Keffer at the free throw line. Misses his first attempt. He'll have another opportunity here.
Tough rebound
They're
effort
big
there.
shots, you know, when you're in a tight game like this, every shot counts really, and especially at the free throw line. And Reber drives to the net, swatted away.
Big defensive effort.
There for the bucket, Sam McKinn.
Off the bench, showing off the action in transition.
To tie this game up, 54-54.
Quickly baseline up baseline. And the crowd coming to life here.
Oh, you can hear it, yeah. The student body. What a move to the bucket by Griffin Collins. And the and one.
16 points for him tonight.
Yes.
And that one for the lead.
Yeah. You're making a difference here, Griffin Collins for Delone Catholic.
Physical in the paint.
Yeah, you're getting a little physical in the net. You saw that forearm by Rebert there.
Push-off action.
Yeah,
started off, could have gone both ways, but pretty clearly saw that elbow pop out.
No doubt.
Got to call that one. A good effort, though, on the offensive board off off the free throw.
Delone now with the lead, 56-54 over York Catholic.
Had a period there with some quick offense. The Irish starting to cool it off a little bit.
Slowing things down a little bit. And a turnover by the Irish. Big three.
That's Liam O'Brien.
Liam O'Brien, his first three. And it couldn't come at a better time for Delone with the lead, 59-54. Liam O'Brien now with 12 points. And it's been a collaborative effort for Delone Catholic.
Absolutely.
Looking through the scores here, of course, Luke Freeberg with 16 points, as well as Griffin Collins, 16 points. Let's not forget Liam O'Brien now with 12 points. And Will Smith with 6 points, 2 threes for Will Smith.
I mean, we're already looking at 3 guys in double digits here tonight for Delone Catholic.
And likewise for York Catholic.
Absolutely.
We have Evan Bischoff with 14 points, along with his teammate Michael Glazer with 14 points, and Sam McKinn with 13 points. Yeah, and of course, we want to remind the fans that are tuned in to stay tuned to our post-game show, as we will have the player of the game and the hard hat player of the game given out post-game. Stay with us. Ian Lubenow, Todd Edwards here.
That could be going to anyone tonight. I mean,
at this point, it could go
we're just
either
went through the
way.
leading scores, and we're looking at a lot of guys making big impacts on the court tonight. Both teams' fans cheering him back on. 3 minutes left. Delone with a 5-point lead entering.
York Catholic with a baseline shot and sinks in for Tate Keffer.
That's a tough shot.
Yes.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah. Pulls York Catholic within 3, 59-56.
The home crew likes that one.
Yes.
Everyone saw it. Happy the officials made the call. Little confusion there for the Irish. No one ready for the inbound.
No, exactly. All of them were down on the
Luckily got it
other
figured
end
out.
of the court, but
Consider the deep three.
speaking of deep three, off the iron, misses. That would have tied things up, Ian, but Delone now with the three-point. Deep three. Wow.
Wow. That's Liam O'Brien.
Delone Catholic called a timeout just as he drained a three, and we'll see if that comes back to maybe haunt Delone a little bit. But right now, nevertheless, Brandon Staub, head coach of Delone, calls a timeout on the court.
It's probably feeling
that
hot.
That was a deep three that was in for sure.
But that was logo depth.
Yeah, no doubt.
Probably feeling hot. He just hit that last three over there. Felt good, and he certainly knew it.
Yes. Delone Catholic with the three-point lead, 59-56.
You could see his frustration there for a moment, but trotted back to the bench and understood. Both a game changer and a personal highlight moment.
Yes, exactly. And Delone, of course, coming off their timeout, will have the possession.
Considering it again.
Yeah, he thought about it there. Liam O'Brien. Under 2 minutes remaining here.
And that'll be 5 fouls, so we're headed to the line for that one.
Yes, and a foul called on Sean Devitt, his 4th.
We're looking at Delone in the bonus. So
Yes,
no more fouls to give.
and it will send Luke Riebert to the free throw line.
Luke Riebert already with 16 points tonight.
Yeah,
High pressure points here, not a gimme.
no pressure at all. Facing the student section.
They're doing
here,
their job over there.
Yeah, they're kind of like the 6th man, if you will, here, of sorts. Student body trying to make it uncomfortable.
Man.
And 0 for 2 there from the free throw line. As we approach the 90-second mark in regulation, York Catholic down by 3, 59-56.
Home crowd doing their job. Certainly think that's going to fire them up even more.
Jump shot made by Tate Kepper.
Open look. 2 mid-range jumpers for Kepper recently. We saw that baseline.
Griffin Collins now will attempt to make some shots from the free throw by facing the student section.
Man.
The whiteout student fans from York
The
Catholic,
sea of
they're
white.
making their presence felt.
This gym is bumping.
And sinks the second one.
Finally, someone's got to hit it. It had to
17
happen.
point.
Can't go 0 for 4 there.
Yeah. Delone Catholic with the lead, 60-58, under 1 minute remaining. Bischoff drives to the net, baseline. Looks like he stepped out of bounds. It will be Delone's possession.
That's a huge misstep for Bischoff there. Bischoff with 14 points, certainly a key player there.
And a timeout called by Delone Catholic. 42.5 seconds remain. Delone Catholic with a 2-point lead, 60-58. It'll be Delone's possession, Ian, and right now it's anyone's game right now.
Absolutely, only 2 points.
A 2-point lead.
I mean, we've seen defense all night change this game. We've seen poke outs, we've seen tip passes, we've seen block shots. So who knows? Definitely not one possession left here.
No, not at all. And the crowd here inside James Fortune Gymnasium, along with the fans watching, have gotten their money's worth here tonight.
The fans creating chaos, making communication difficult
they have been.
offensively. This is probably the loudest they'll be all night too, right here. It'll be Griffin Collins on the inbound.
Oh, and loses possession, a turnover.
A slight misstep.
Now will be York Catholic's possession.
Important subs here.
Yeah. And a timeout call by York Catholic.
I mean,
it's going to be York Catholic's possession. And you know, Ian, you think about this, and maybe there's some talk in the timeout here. What do you take a shot to tie it up, or you maybe ultimately to win this take a 3-point shot? You know,
I mean,
it's something to think about.
We've seen this York Catholic team really take their time at the ends of quarters. We've seen them look for the open look, but I can't say it's gone very successful for them in their past 3 attempts. We've seen twice 2 turnovers and then a turnover to a heroic late second shot effort at the end of the second quarter, even though it was a little too late. So definitely some things to consider for Joe Fauci down there when he's drawing up the plays. Gotta trust your guys, though.
Oh, yeah, no doubt at this moment. And York Catholic comes in with just 2 losses on the season.
Yeah, and just like we said, defense was the name of the game that we saw. Tipped inbound, leading to a quick turnover.
Yeah. And the inbound pass to Bischoff. Under 40 seconds remain. York Catholic with the possession. As the give down low and the put in.
A nice look.
That's Michael Glazer.
That's a nice look there for Glazer.
And a timeout call now by head coach Brandon Staub of Delone Catholic. 15 seconds remain. We're all knotted up here at 60.
That's exactly what you could look. That's exactly what you want to look for there for the Irish. You got high percentage looks there in the paint. Remember Michael Glazer down there, even through the jersey change with the blood. He's fighting through it. Clutch looks, high pressure moments in front of this home crowd.
Yeah, 16 points for Michael Glazer, leads his team. And do not go anywhere, fans. The final 15 seconds should prove very entertaining here on Sports Shooting Stars.
Very important to note, the Squires are in the bonus, so a foul here would be quite detrimental here. So yeah, the Irish definitely looking to not foul. Home crowd definitely going to be amped for this last possession here.
Definitely.
We thought it was loud for the last one.
Here, the crowd here, York Catholic.
Stomping their feet. It'll be Liam O'Brien on the inbound.
And the inbound pass. Now we'll see what Delone Catholic Ian has dialed up here with a fine under 10 seconds remaining. Baseline shot. Rebert with a put in. 0.8 seconds.
Stone cold.
Oh, could be the game-winning shot. Now again, 0.8 seconds remain. Baseline shot made by Luke Rebert, and we mentioned it all game, his name, and what a bigger shot.
In the clutch. In front of the student section.
Yes.
In front of this home crowd.
Delivered.
Yeah, to possibly maintain.
We're being told there could be an adjustment with the time on the clock. It reads right now 0.8 seconds. Being told now it looks like it's been adjusted 2 seconds.
Yeah, that shot there to possibly maintain that undefeated record for the Squires. 14-0 going into this game. Of course, looking to keep that unblemished record, and that shot by Reber there may have just done it. But yeah, 2 seconds, definitely enough time for something.
Yes, and a 2-point lead now. Delone Catholic looking to stay unbeaten with a 62-60 lead.
We saw the Irish get a shot off with 1 second left on the clock at the end of the first half, so definitely enough time for a play.
You know, who do you put the ball in the hands of right now, Ian? I mean, they have some players here, York Catholic. You got Bishop. I think
I'm trusting in Bishop.
Glazer and.
Yep. It'll be a heave here.
Yeah, it brings us to our feet here for the final 2 seconds in the booth. The inbound pass connects. Bischoff is going to put up a half-court shot. And just like that, Delone Catholic remains undefeated, moves to 15-0 with a 62-60 win over York Catholic. What a thriller, Ian.
I mean, Coach Staub's got to feel good about that one. These guys came up in the clutch. Home crowd definitely got a show, even if it may have not been the result they're looking for.
Yes.
But definitely a thriller.
and you're nothing for York Catholic to lower their head on.
Oh,
They
absolutely
came out
not.
and they played well, just not well enough to unseat Delone Catholic. And you can hear the Squire fan base. They're making their presence felt now
Maybe
with the win.
outnumbered, but they're feeling it. Yeah, definitely a lot closer in the last matchup. We saw a 62-50 win for Delone Catholic last time. This one much closer, 62-60. Both teams making their presence felt tonight as two top contenders here in the county.
Yeah, what a win for Delone Catholic. Want to remind the fans to stay tuned to our post-game show. We're going to make our way down onto the hardwood floor to talk to a player of the game and then our hard hat player of the game as well. Stay tuned to Sports Shooting Stars for our post-game coverage. Again, the final result tonight, Delone Catholic with a thriller here at York Catholic with the win 62-60. Of course, Luke Riebert with a game-winning bucket. All adds up to a 2-point win for Delone Catholic, who moved now to 15-0 on the season, and an impressive mark for Delone Catholic, Ian.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, both of these teams coming in here, high-powered offenses, high-powered defenses, two powerhouses, and you could tell, yeah, again, Riebert with 18 points tonight. A strong showing.
And then his teammate Griffin Collins finishes with 17 points. Liam O'Brien with 12 points. Pretty well-balanced attack for the Delone Catholic Squires. For York Catholic, of course, Michael Glazer with 16 points. Evan Bischoff with 14 points. And Sam McKinn with 13 points for York Catholic. Again, it all adds up to a Delone Catholic win as they remain undefeated. 62-60. Want to remind the fans that we will make our way down to the hardwood floor for a post-game show. Stay tuned to Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Ready to go down?
Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
Welcome back, sports fans. Belinda Morales behind the camera, Carter Stappa. We're joined not by one, not by two, but three Delone Cat. I'm going to kind of come around here a little bit and introduce everybody. To my right, Griffin Collins finished unofficially with 17 points. Gentlemen, there's the camera. Talk a little bit. We'll start with you. Talk about your performance.
I feel like I did pretty good around the offensive end. My teammates got me where I wanted to go. They trusted me with the ball. I trusted them back, and obviously we got away with the win. And then defensively, we cut away their corners, did what we wanted to do, and
I noticed during the course of the game, a lot of traps along the sidelines and a lot of pressure defensively.
Yeah, we drew that up. We knew that what they were going to do. We had I'm not media trained.
Well, you're looking at your teammate there, Liam O'Brien. Let's talk to him. Liam, at one point you had that three and your coach called a timeout. Talk a little bit about your performance tonight, Liam.
I didn't really have it going offensively. Shots weren't going in. Really, the whole first half, shots were going in for the whole team. But, I was there defensively. The whole team picked me up offensively. And, we're tough to beat. We're going to be tough to beat.
Well, I see that. You moved to 15-0. And your teammate there, the game-winning shot. Lubrick, talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, we got to talk about it, man. The big game winner. What's it feel like to hit that right in front of that student section?
It feels amazing. I started the game absolutely terrible. I couldn't make a layup to save my life. And my coaches just kept telling me, keep shooting the ball, keep shooting the ball. And I just kept shooting, and the right one dropped in. It felt awesome. It felt amazing.
It's great to hear that, man.
Yeah, and one final question. I got to ask you guys, to play in this environment, what was it like? That student section was rocking, and at moments you were facing it, the game-winning shot. But we'll start with you. What were your thoughts playing in front of an enthusiastic, energetic crowd here tonight?
I love it. I love the competition. I love all the heart from both teams. Obviously, we're ready for this. We've been ready. We've been practicing off-season, postseason, and coming out here, getting the win just feels great because we know that we prepared for this, and it just feels good.
Yeah, no doubt. And Liam, your thoughts playing in front of this crowd tonight? It was electric.
Yeah, I love coming here every year. It's my last time playing here. It's our last time playing here. But I enjoy playing here every single time. It's packed. Every single time we play here, it gets loud. But yeah, I enjoy it.
And Luke, your thoughts playing in front of this crowd?
it's amazing. It fuels us. I think like we start out slow most games, and just having the crowd here, it really makes us keep running. Like it pushes us to want to play better because we do not want to lose that. Obviously, nobody does. Nobody wants the student section to win. So it fuels us. I think it makes us play a lot better.
Well, gentlemen, I think we have some goodies to hand out. But before you make your way back home to McSherrystown, Carter, let's give some stuff out here. Luke, with the game-winning shot, finishes with 18 points tonight. An impressive performance there. And then we have our hard hat player of the game. There we go. We're going to give it to Griffin Collins. There you go. Take a quick picture, gentlemen. You've earned it tonight. Oh, put it on, yeah. If not, I would wear it, There you go, guys. Congratulations, gentlemen, and we'll see you in the playoffs. I'm sure you guys will be there. Counties, districts, yep. Good job, guys, yep. We'll be seeing Delone Catholic in the counties for sure.
Absolutely. We're looking at 1-2 in the county.
Oh, yeah.
1-2 in the county.
An impressive performance. And, I tell you, you're a busy guy from Central to here, and what a game we had here tonight with Sports Shooting Stars. Lived up to the billing here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great game here tonight. Like I said, I got to give Carter Scappa a lot of credit. He's the one that put this on the schedule. This Delone Catholic.
Alum from York Catholic, yeah, it hits home. I know the loss probably hurts a little bit for him tonight, but
hey, very competitive game, very good. Like I said, I want to give a big shout out to our camera person, and that's Belinda Morales. Big shout out to Ian. He came through for us.
Yes.
Your college student as well. Him and Carter, both your college students.
Yes, and I'm an alum as well, so yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, so we're going to get out of here pretty soon so they can wrap up everything. But follow Sports Shooting Stars online on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also on YouTube. Subscribe, please. And we got another game coming up in a couple days. Don't know who that is exactly. West York and Suburban game, girls
Tuesday,
game.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
girls game, and I think we have Central and Dallastown girls game as well next week. Check our schedule. Follow us out on Facebook and Instagram, Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game
to you.